Welcome to Cubs baseball here on Marquee Sports Network. Coming up tonight, it's the Cubs and the Reds. Shota Imanaga on the mound as the Cubs open up a 3-game set in Cincinnati.
Yeah, Hunter Green, he's made just one start so far this year after coming back from the IL. Had surgery to remove bone chips, loose bodies in his elbow.
1-2, Green ready to work, fires. And he overwhelms PCA at 101.
You know, some guys come out of the bullpen and it takes them a little while to get up to speed, you know. Apparently not Hunter Green. First pitch of the game was 100.
And that is in there. And Bregman is gone. There's 2 away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Green with a pair of strikeouts to begin. Bush waits. Here it comes. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Steer is back and makes the catch. Spencer Steer making his first major league start in center field.
We look at the numbers for Shota Imanaga. 4.28 ERA in 18 starts. Home run ball is an issue, and that's can be a problem in this ballpark. But he's been good in his career against the Reds.
Chop to short. Swanson backhands, unloads, and gets De La Cruz. Line drive and a base hit out into left center field. And Happ picks it up and fires it in. Line drive and a base hit into left field. So Steer turns that 4-seamer around.
When at bat, we're playing like it's the dead ball era.
Swing and a miss. And Imanaga able to get him with the new bat.
I see it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and Imanaga wriggles out of it.
Will always be a key piece to us being a good offense. So ain't that the truth?
Yeah, you know, it's funny, Elise talking earlier at the top of the broadcast about Pete Crow Armstrong, and on cue, Seiya Suzuki lines one to left around first, on his way to second, and Blade too late. It's a double for Seiya, and I was just going to say 2-2, and he struck him out. That one foul tipped into the mid. Swing and a miss. And Stevenson finishes it off. Well,
They have the highest strikeout rate in Major League Baseball.
Line drive and a base hit into left field for Edwin Arroyo. Takes a turn. Happ fires it in. Next offering, cut on and miss, struck him out. And Imanaga pitches around a 2-out single. End of 2, 0-0.
Base hit for Stewart last time came on a splitter that was up.
On the ground, Swanson can't come up with it. As it squirts through, it'll be a base hit.
You've seen Dansby make this play time and time again. This time just can't quite get there.
In the air, center field, that's a base hit. PCA picks it up and fires it in. And just like in the first, I think that there's a chance it's not going to yield a real high average. And Shota able to get the strikeout. I still think it's probably fluke. Imanaga pitches into, then out of trouble. Shota here tonight, 4 strikeouts. We're still scoreless.
Really setting the tone. But we'll see what happens here. Second time through for the middle of the order.
Fly ball right field, Noel V. Marte. Line drive left field, but right at Blade. 3-2 is in there, and Seiya can't believe it. Arroyo up the middle, and a base hit. Stumped him with the old ISO, and he thought it was program routine. Imanaga gets out of the jam. That's a great shot.
Well, there was one here last night. The Phillies shut out the Reds 1-0. A heck of a pitching matchup. Luzardo and Singer.
Tap lines one into right field, and a base hit for Ian. Chop to short. De La Cruz fields. Out at second. Close play. Alex McKay on the call. And then 4 straight with no walks is something else.
He won the Cy Young Award that year. Made 39 starts, completed 30 of them.
That's drilled out towards right or left center, and it's gone. De La Cruz from the right side. And the Reds jump out front. It is 1-0.
Hit number 7 for the Reds. First extra base hit. It had been 6 singletons. And now this long ball from De La Cruz. We talked about his improved work from the right side of the plate, and it's a significant improvement. He's got huge numbers as a right.
Fly ball right field down the line. Suzuki and Seiya. And they're going to say no catch. They're going to look at it.
Discern here.
Oh,
it's a catch. And then
there was fan interference.
Oh, we got fan
no
interference.
No catch. The foul ball. Chicago will retain their challenge.
They're basically bailing out with fan interference. Yeah.
Yeah, but that it did not hit the barrier, therefore it's a foul ball, and it becomes a dead ball at that point. I've never seen this one.
And that is in there. Got him. Suarez is gone. And the inning comes to a close, but the Reds have taken the lead as we head to the 6th. Swanson pops it up. De La Cruz is ready. He's ahead 0-2. Check swing. Did he go? You bet. And that is strikeout number 9. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 6 shutout, 10 strikeouts for Hunter Green. It's a 1-0 game.
Greg Counsell was hoping to get more out of Shota Imanaga here tonight, but the pitch count got to be a bit of a problem, so he has to make the move to the bullpen. Probably an inning sooner than he would have preferred. Yeah, there you go.
There's 1. There's 2. Love those ground balls.
Line to left back in the 4th.
And that is in there. And Spencer Steer is now at right field as Seiya comes up with the hit. He may not own Hunter Green, but payoff pitch. And Ian will take his base. He missed downstairs with 100 for the Reds. In the air out towards right center. Friedel cuts across, makes the catch. One and 2 to kick the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Stevenson throws to first.
Jake Woodford out there. First time as a Cub. He pitched 16 times with the Brewers.
And he struck him out on a pitch.
Trying to go away. You see where Carson Kelly is set up. It's a bad miss, but a good result.
The 1-1. Towards first, fair ball. And it eats up Bush, gets into the corner. De La Cruz on the move. Long strike it to third. And he's got a triple.
Hobbs, he knew it was going to be a difficult play to make. Bush, he throws his body at him much like a goalie. And once it got by him, it felt like it was going to be a three-base hit for De La Cruz.
2-0. Center field, Pete Crow Armstrong makes the catch. And De La Cruz dives across with the run.
By first.
One bounce, oh, Swanson, and then it spilled out of his glove. And that was that. High fly ball, center field, that's back. And that one is gone. Bleday will touch them all. His 15th, and the Reds have opened up a 4-0 lead.
It's the Reds closer, Emilio Pagan. You see just 17 appearances because he spent a whole bunch of time on the IL. He got hurt back at Wrigley.
2-2 now.
And Bush is going to challenge this one. I'm assuming
that is in there, and Suzuki is gone. Pagano 2-2. Struck him out. And that's the ball game. The Reds strike out 16 here tonight and take the opener of this series.
Dominant pitching performance. A lot of times you see a game and you look at the numbers, you see all the strikeouts and you think, wow, the offense must have been flat. But no, this was just Hunter Greene, a very talented pitcher at the top of his game. I mean,